Okay, let's go.
Action.
And action.
Hello. And go.
Go. Hi.
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
I am chugging an energy drink, so hopefully I will be
Same.
feeling
Actually, no,
super
mine's
good
just
now.
not an energy drink, and it's not sponsored, but it should be. So
Oh,
also
mine's not
my
sponsored either, but I drink Alani's every
also
single
not
day.
sponsored, but should be. So
Oh, my favorite flavor is the blue raspberry.
the blue and the red are the best by far.
Oh,
Like
so good.
1000%. The green I'm like tolerating, but that's
I
just
like
because
the
I go
green.
through so many bags now that
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I have to eat them. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love them. They're so good.
But every now and then I'll get one that's like so sour, and I'm like, my
I know
eyes
you.
like twitching, and I'm like,
You're like, and oh.
wow,
You're like, I felt that one.
wow, that one really worked.
Do you remember what was it, warheads?
Yes.
Is that what they
Oh
were
my
called when we
God.
were
Yes.
kids? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Those were
My
so
mouth
fun.
is
Just thinking about it, I'm
sour
like,
now. Now, yeah.
okay, so I was
Oh,
watching
shit.
a few minutes of, because I just love, you introduced me to them, Paige and Hannah from Giggly Squad. And
Fucking amazing.
one of the clips this morning, I think it was Paige. She was just saying how, like, she dressed super cute for one of the episodes and inspired me to wear this little leather jacket today.
It's
And she was
very
saying,
cute.
like how if you have the right outfit or the wrong outfit, like the right outfit can make your whole personality and confidence for the day. And
Totally.
and she's like, but if I have a bad outfit, she's like, I've gone as far as breaking up with boyfriends just because I don't like my outfit for the day. It's like I'm overstimulated. I can't handle this. We're breaking up.
That's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, your outfit's so cute. I am lucky I actually did something with myself today because I pride myself on being funny because of my trauma. So if I dress like
Right.
Adam Sandler, who is also a funny guy, I therefore am a funny gal all day long. You know?
Okay, speaking of Adam Sandler, did you hear about when his daughter was shopping and she also dresses very loungy
Mm-hmm.
and went into what was it, like Michael Kors or
No, it was something even more high
like
end than
Louis
that.
Vuitton or Prada or something? And
It was something along those lines, like in that tax bracket.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
and they made her feel bad like she couldn't afford it, and here comes
Hmm.
Adam in and is like, buy all of it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, which I do respect, that he sold or he donated all of them to like
Oh,
charity.
he did. I mean, I figured he wouldn't have like I know him. I figured he wouldn't have bought every
I'll
single
call him and
bag in
ask.
there. Yeah. Just to keep them. He doesn't
Yeah,
seem like he's that type of man, you know.
right. Yeah, I just love
But
Adam.
and you
Everyone should
can
strive to be like Adam.
I'm pretty sure his daughters are so cool. Like they've
Oh,
got to
I
be
know.
so cool.
G loves watching the movie like You're Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah. She watches that movie so often.
It's funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she loves it.
G has a good sense of humor.
She is so funny. Like
Hmm.
I tell her all the time, if I was your age, we would be best friends. Because
Yeah.
I just laugh at her all the time. And she's
Yeah.
just got great dry humor, and I live by that. It gets me through the day. But
Yeah.
okay, I have a question. Why did they turn The Mummy into a horror movie?
Okay. So
Oh my
no,
God.
hear me out, okay? The Mummy from the 1930s was a horror movie. It was not
Okay,
action-packed Brendan Fraser type of thing.
got it.
So you have the classics, Frankenstein, Dracula,
Right.
um, what is it? The Monster from the Black Lagoon or whatever. And then you have The Mummy as well. So those were all horror films. The Mummy originally is about the mummy coming to possess somebody to take over their body.
I
So
was not
this new
emotionally
one,
prepared for that trailer.
it's fucking terrifying. So
Oh my God, it's
yeah,
terrifying.
it reminds me of like a cross between like Hereditary and The Mummy. Like when I watched the full trailer, I had to sit back and I was like, I might need to watch Bluey after this. Like this, I'm
Right?
a little scared right now. I'm
Put
a
on some
little afraid.
SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was so scary. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
gonna I love horror movies. I don't just like slasher. Like I don't just want to watch like gore and blood flying everywhere. Like I need
Right.
to see like I want to be scared.
Right.
And as much as I love scary movies and horror films, I am the biggest fucking baby. So I will
Yeah.
be in that movie theater with a blanket covering my eyes the whole time and like one eye
Yeah,
peeking
I
out.
don't even know if I'll be able to watch it in theaters. I kind of want to,
Yeah.
just to scare the shit out of myself a little bit.
Yeah.
Just, get that thrill, but
Well, and a lot of people are pissed about this movie. They're like, this looks so stupid. This looks like an exorcism movie. But I'm like, you guys aren't
you
understanding.
don't
That's the
understand
point.
the
This isn't
original
right. Trust me,
concept of
Brendan
the movie.
Fraser's
Yeah.
coming back for another mummy movie, which I am so excited about. I loved those movies. That is what really like sparked my interest in Egyptian culture and ancient Egypt. And
Yeah.
I love that. Love it. So don't worry, we're getting one of those too. But we're also getting blessed with this terrifying mummy
Demonic
movie.
possession
Yeah.
movie about a
Yeah.
little child that is possessed and
Gone for 8
psychotic.
years and found inside of a fucking sarcophagus. It's
Yeah.
insane. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see it. I'm terrified,
Yeah.
but I'm also like really excited. So
Let's talk about terrifying for a second and why we're attracted to the things that scare us, because that's just our trauma, I guess.
trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah.
The answer is
Uh-huh.
trauma.
Mhm.
Um, and how I've been like going down, when you just like find someone on Instagram and then you just start completely stalking them.
Oh yeah.
So Will Ramos, his girlfriend,
Oh my God. She's
she was
so
like this
cute. She's so
fairy
adorable.
goddess. Like she
I
is
know.
so cute.
I know. She's so cute. And
Yes.
I've she's got the biggest boobs I've ever seen.
Oh my
I'm like,
God. Like,
good for you, girl.
right. Like we have Will was one of the craziest, intense, demonic, like amazing metal voice of all time. And then you go over to his girlfriend and she's like the most fairy tale goddess, but like so badass at the same
Yeah.
time. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, they're super cute together.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're great.
I've been stalking her a little lately, but don't tell her that.
I won't tell her.
Okay. Because one day we'll be best friends with her,
Yeah. I think she's French.
Oh, really?
Mhm. I
Oh.
know she's not American. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure she's
wow.
French.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
She's like makes it even cuter.
Right? Did you know Christian's dad speaks fluent French?
I think yeah, you did tell
I
me that.
always
Like
forget that.
why didn't he teach Christian?
I know. I'm like, you forgot a very important part, Mark.
Well, it's like John's parents.
Was
They
the
both
Spanish.
they
Yeah.
both that
Okay,
was their
let's talk about
first
our
language. I'm
parents.
like, you didn't teach your son Spanish
And
first? What's wrong
imagine
with you?
imagine how embarrassing it was for us when Pop took us to our family reunion in New Mexico and we couldn't even communicate with anyone because they all spoke Spanish.
Oh
I'm like,
my.
hola, órale,
Orale. Oh my
órale.
God. Speaking of, okay. So the kids, they understand Spanish pretty well.
Yeah.
Um, they can say a couple things, but it's not anything crazy. So a little phrase is like "andale cabrón," right? Like
Uh-huh.
hurry up, you little bastard, like kind of something like that.
Okay.
So I was telling Arlo to get something, I don't know, get his iPad, and I was like, "Andale," and he goes, "Andale, cologne." he didn't know it's cabron. He goes, cologne. Andale,
Alone.
cologne. And I was like,
That is
Dad,
so funny.
yes,
You're
honey, that's
doing
it.
great. You're
You're
doing
doing
great,
great,
sweetie.
sweetie. Yeah.
Oh my God, the TikToks that have been going viral lately about the dolphin man are so funny.
Yes. So
Where the
funny.
dolphins
Oh,
are like coming up on the beach and like
Hmm.
knocking some dude out and pulling him in the water. And he's like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Oh yeah, that's too damn bad.
Dude, I'm mad.
I saved a TikTok because I wanted to show you it was about that. And this girl was saying that I think she worked in marine
Yes,
biology. And
Christian
she
actually sent me
was,
that.
yeah, and she was like, he's not lying.
I saw that. And like,
Like, this
people are
guy's
like, well, do
not
you think
lying.
it's true? And I'm kind of like, it's illegal to talk to dolphins. Why is that?
When it comes to stuff like that, I just have fun with it. And I go, I believe it's true until you prove to me that it's not.
Yeah,
If you can't prove to me that this didn't happen, I'm gonna believe it.
I'm gonna believe it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. If your
So,
name wasn't,
anyways,
if your name wasn't Alexis, what do you think your like? What would you want your name to be? What I feel like every person has just like a name that defines them. What would
yeah,
your aura name be?
probably Dave.
Okay, that fits.
I'm feeling Dave is cool.
Yeah.
Um, no,
Okay.
I think that, well, something that I love is when girls have boy names. So like Tyler, but it's a
Hmm.
girl. Or I love when boys have girl names. Like, oh,
I do
it's
love that too.
Stephanie.
Okay, hold on. Shiloh. I love that name for a boy or
Yeah,
girl.
so
But
cute.
one of our friends was saying that one of our friends from college, they named their kids. They're
Oh my
from
God, you went to college?
didn't finish.
Me neither. I was like, this shit is not for me.
but but anyway, their name was Persephone, and I'm like, if she's
Persephone.
not right, it's like so they're Greek. They're straight from Greece. So I'm like,
Wow.
oh, and I can't remember the boy's name, but it's like I can't even remember, but it was something cool. And I'm like,
Dang.
I feel like I want to legally change my name, especially like when I wear an outfit like this. I'm like, I'm Persephone.
Persephone. That's giving me, because you suck, you haven't read them yet. It's giving me Bryce from Crescent City,
Okay.
but
I
you would have to have red hair.
I feel like I have heard of Persephone from a book that Bridget read, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so Hades and Persephone. So Persephone is Hades' love interest. She's the Greek goddess of spring growth, and she's also the queen of the underworld. So
Oh, oh
she is
my God, I love
light
that.
and the dark. She is the balance
Oh,
of both. She's
oh,
badass.
I want my name to be Persephone.
Yeah, I think that's
I feel
great.
like my name would be like Alex or
I
Alice.
could see you being an Alex,
I could see you
and it's
being an
weird
Alex
because I'm
too.
Alex.
You're Alex. But
Hmm.
a lot of people don't call you Alex. People call you Lex or Lexi. I just
I don't
don't feel
know.
like
I don't
I'm
know.
a Cheyenne. I mean, I prefer people to call me Shy.
Hmm.
A lot of people used to call me Shay because they didn't know how to pronounce my name.
Which is
And
crazy.
I just wouldn't correct them. And I'd be like, that's cool. Sure, call me Shay.
Call me Shay. Shay's cute though.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
So is Shy. But yeah, we've always called
Yeah.
you Shy
Yeah.
or Lala.
Shy's fine, I guess. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um, I was going down the rabbit hole with Christian and my brother-in-law last week about the amount of money you can make by selling your underwear, and I'm considering it. So,
Do you know how many times John has looked at me and said, go do a workout? Give me your clothes when you're done and don't ask questions. And I've been like, okay. I've considered it too. I think that there are a lot of freaky deakies out there and a lot of money
yeah,
to be made.
if you guys want to support our death metal fund, we have our Venmo and our bios.
Yeah. Times are
Oh,
tough,
but
people.
oh
Times
my
are
God,
tough.
for real. But I was like, wow, it's one of those things you hear of, and then because I guess, people got a underwear fetish and a foot fetish. And then I also
Hmm.
was looking at different types of fetishes that people have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Some are, when you hear like a foot fetish, you're like, yeah, that's a fetish. But then you
Whatever.
hear
Yeah.
some and you're like, I didn't even know that existed. One of them was,
So, yeah,
um,
tell me. I don't know if I want you to tell me, but tell me.
I have a few.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I wrote a couple down too.
okay, someone on Reddit had met a dude that couldn't go. He couldn't get off unless he was wearing wet shoes and socks.
What? Wet shoe.
Could
What
you imagine? You're
happened to
like
this
in the
guy
moment,
as
you're
a
like, wait a minute,
child?
hold on. You
Right.
have to like
Hold on.
run over to the sink.
Let me go dunk my shoes in the bathtub really quick.
Like, wow, that. But it's like, what happened to you in your life to
Right.
where you felt the need to where you couldn't get off unless your shoes and socks were wet?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like there's way worse than that, but okay, go on.
Okay, you want to switch off? Let's switch off. You do one, I do one.
Okay, so I'm going to read the conversation. This is also from Reddit.
Okay.
Okay. Incest. I did it a lot and do it occasionally still. I didn't think it was hot until I got a little older and realized what I was doing was very not good in people's eyes. But we always
Oh,
had fun on our own. Next conversation. Incest is very hot. Next conversation. I love it. Any people that do it consensually. And that's when I almost stopped browsing fetishes completely because
oh,
that was about ready for me to just sign off.
I have a
Fucking incest.
I have a client that knows of someone who will often talk about banging her brother or stepbrother or something. Yeah, moment of
I'm
silence.
not that this makes it any better, but I'm praying it's the stepbrother, not the real brother.
No, it's the stepbrother.
Okay,
It's
it's
the
giving
stepbrother.
credence vibes.
Yes, and I didn't finish that book.
I loved that book.
But I still
I don't
am
know
reading the
why.
Bonds That Tie series, and I
Yes,
love this series.
so good.
Ugh, smut books are
Okay,
life.
they are. Okay, so
Come at
speaking
me.
of fight me, what other freaky deaky shit have you read?
Okay, so I have heard this one. It's a balloon fetish. So, and this has existed, I guess, for a long time. You would,
Okay.
people would get off by seeing how big someone could blow up the balloon and then it would pop. So, once it would pop. And it was, or it was either that, like you watch how big it gets until it pops, or the women, if I'm correct, let me read this so I know I'm correct. The woman would sit on the balloons until they would pop.
So the funny part about that is that I'm not even thinking about someone getting off to the balloon. I'm thinking about the jump scare of the balloon popping on me. Like, oh, fuck, 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 what's gonna happen? Oh my God. And then I just had a fucking heart attack. That's what I think about with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, this is one
Okay.
crazy one.
Okay.
The dude who wanted to stuff his ass with a plastic mini pumpkin, then have a lady birth it out of him while wearing a pumpkin mask and listening to This Is Halloween from Nightmare Before Christmas. That was one of my favorite movies up until I read that, and now I will never be able to watch that movie without thinking of a guy stuffing a plastic pumpkin up his ass while watching this movie.
I'm definitely gonna laugh now. That's insane. The things men shove up their asses could be a whole episode on itself. There's no shame in the game, but you want some stuff shoved up there.
Or you've
Hey,
just had some serious issues growing up that has led you to, for whatever reason, I don't know. There was another one that I didn't put
God,
on here,
haunted
but I
houses
remember.
just must be a nightmare for that guy.
I know.
God dang.
Another one I distinctly remember, which I didn't put it on here because I wasn't sure, but I'll just say it, and then if we need to cut it, we will. But
Okay.
it was they were dating for a while and they were banging a boyfriend and girlfriend, and in the middle, she yelled like, "Yeah, army like my brother did." Yeah, and he just stopped and like he asked her, and she admitted to yes, when I was younger, he did. And like the comments, he was like, I don't know what to do. And the comments were like, that is a way of like her feeling safe that she was with you and she was comfortable enough to say it. So that's good that she feels safe with you. But that it was just a very odd way of her letting him know.
It's almost like psychology could go hand in hand with the intimacy, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I hope she's in therapy.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
I have one, and I obviously pulled this from Reddit too. And this is the comment that somebody put.
Hmm.
Gangbangs. I would never want to participate in one, but I enjoy seeing a woman do it. Takes a lot of skill.
Gang banging. Okay.
Gang banging
Wow. I mean, that's pretty much like all pornos. Not all of them, but there's like sometimes like seven dudes and one chick. That poor
or
girl.
or the bonds that
Or
tie.
or that, Den of Vipers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
guess we
know, you
don't read
know.
books too far off. I think I have therapy in like 2 days. I
Or
gotta
like
talk.
what's her name? Bonnie Blue.
Oh God.
She's pregnant now.
Oh my God. This
And it
girl's a
happened
fucking nightmare.
after she did that whole like 200 men in one day or some shit. Yeah. I mean, I would never do anything like that. That's disgusting, in my opinion. But she knew what she was doing to get a lot of fame out of it, and she's probably set for life financially now.
Which is so disgusting to think about that got enough people giving her money
Can you
to
imagine explaining
watch
that to your
that.
child? How you were born?
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I know that she got arrested in a different country, but I'm assuming she's out of jail because she's pregnant. I don't follow
Oh,
her. Like, I have no desire to know anything about her as a person. I think that that's extreme. I mean,
mm-hmm.
you do you, right? Make your money however you want. There's no judgment at all.
Yeah,
Um, I just think that that is dangerous.
I do too. Yeah,
Like, if you want to do that, girl, like I said, get your bag. But I feel like that could put you in a very dangerous situation,
yeah.
um, health wise
Oh,
and
yeah,
physically. Like,
yeah.
especially as a woman, like getting railed 200 times in one day, like that's got to be
Oh,
very hard on your body and
UTI,
probably
UTI to the max.
just, yeah, like that's not good.
Yeah. Speaking of getting
So,
arrested, I haven't watched the new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but
okay.
I haven't watched it yet, but
Hmm.
I did see that they had to postpone the current recording of season 5 or whatever season they're on now because she got arrested again for domestic violence against Dakota.
For real.
That's what I saw. I don't know if it's true, but I did see that on social media yesterday. Yeah.
Um, I don't watch a lot of reality TV. That's about the only thing that I watch besides like Love Island.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the hold that guy has on her.
I don't either.
So she just got arrested again. So I'm wondering, did the Bachelorette like do nothing for her? Did she not find
I
I
don't
guess we'll
know.
find out. But this
Yeah.
whole season, because I already binge watched the whole thing, is just she's a disappointment. It's disappointing.
Yeah. So I didn't watch. the season yet, but I just feel like, I mean, this is literally what these reality TV shows are, is, you know, getting the attention from,
Yeah, and I mean, who really knows like what's real and what's not on these?
right.
Like they'll tell you it's reality, but like it'll be scripted. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not that I really care what's true or not on there, but just we'll just have to talk about it when you watch the whole season
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
these girls are something else. Oh, I
Um,
have one more.
yeah. Fetish.
Yeah,
Okay.
limb amputation.
Oh my, oh my God. Yes. Yes.
My
Oh my,
question is when you don't have any more, what do you do?
you honestly, they probably bleed out because that goes hand in hand with my next one as well. It was, you have like a fetish with being murdered. And like, for example, the case of Armin Meiwes, the Rottenburg cannibal. So he was from, in 2001, a man in Germany named Armin Meiwes shocked the world with one of the most disturbing crimes ever recorded. He um he made, like, he was obsessed with the idea of killing people and like cutting off their limbs and eating them. So
Oh my God.
he made a post on social media saying, like, letting everyone know, like, this is what he's interested in. He would ask for volunteers, and he got so many volunteers.
Of people that like wanted to die.
Yes,
What?
yes. Like, one of them followed through. So he had one victim who he actually killed and ate. And then the next post that he did, someone was like, this is just kind of weird, and like reported him. And that's when the cops looked more into it and they went to his house and they still found like a few of his limbs. Yeah. And this was
Okay.
in 2001.
Okay, hear me out. Hear
He's
me
out
out.
of prison already, I'll say that.
What the fuck?
And on, yeah, because on
He's
January
out of
30th,
prison?
it's according, because on January 30th, 2004, he was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced him to 8 years and 6 months in prison. It's way past 8 years now. That was in 2004. In prison, I guess he became a vegetarian, but I don't know.
They're like, we're sorry, you have to be vegan in here. No
Yeah,
meat allowed.
yeah. So when he went to prison, he became a vegetarian. And I'm guessing he's out now because that was 8 years.
Okay. The it Okay. Natural selection, like if you're dumb enough to do something to get you killed, natural selection, like toodles.
Yeah, I
That's
guess like
so bizarre.
volunteered, the guy that volunteered to be killed, like left a note to his boyfriend and like sold his car and like everything the day before he did it.
Wow,
And
okay.
yeah, and like left a note saying like, don't be upset. This was what I wanted. Like, just to, this is like the beautiful death that I envisioned for myself. Like, how
Whoa.
beautiful is that? Or something weird. Like, don't come at me because that could be that it was not
Yeah,
quoted
but
at
he
all,
he
but it
was
was
like
something
he
along those
obviously
lines.
he volunteered to die.
Right. Yeah.
That is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is so bizarre.
Yep. Crazy,
Wow.
crazy. Just
Damn.
like, yeah, knowing that there's people out there that would volunteer themselves to get amputated or their limbs cut off or brutally murdered because they like have a fantasy or fetish about death.
Yeah. Like, just go watch a fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
Just go watch Texas Chainsaw
Or
Massacre and
or
have a wank or something. Like, you don't need to
or
go kill
go
people.
go to that one haunted house. The one
Oh,
that's
like
like
that
year
super
round.
extreme, that like
Yes.
really extreme one where
What
like
is
they
the
can
name?
kidnap you and stuff like that, right?
Yes, and I don't even have. Actually, I'm gonna look it up on my computer so we can talk about that for a second.
Oh, also, I have a crazy story, scary story.
Okay. Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
So the McCamey Manor, is that
Yeah.
is that how you say it?
I don't
McCamey Manor. It's McKamey.
know. See. Like, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So McCamey Manor is the extreme haunted house where you
Yes.
can legally be brutally tortured. And I've heard it's super scary and brutal. Like instead of, volunteering for death, go to that so you can at
That's what
least
I'm
feel
saying.
close to death, but not end your actual life.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
that's wild.
it's not like you can be like, okay, yeah, kill me. See you tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you're
Let's
gone.
do it again.
What do you
See
mean?
you next week.
Yeah.
God, man.
It's just wild.
It just shows how unwell people have become,
Hmm.
how people have become so numb to like shock values or like
Yeah.
nothing's shocking anymore, especially as millennials. We're like, oh, another day, another
Well, now it's like,
catastrophe.
yeah, because social media is just taken over everything. Yeah, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
everyone's so numb to everything. For
Mm-hmm.
example, there was, I believe it's called K2, the mountain that's super, one of those hiking mountains
Yeah.
that's like ice cold, snow 24/7, but it's one of the most dangerous mountains to climb. And
Mm-hmm.
it's normal for people to die. And there are
Yeah.
TikToks on it. And most of the TikToks you watch, you see people just dying. You see them just flying off the fucking mountain. And
Jesus.
people just scroll like it's, oh,
Yeah.
there goes another one. Like, what?
Well, and I mean, look at how many people um are like live streaming killing other people now. Like you would hope that you don't have to see something like that. That's what's so scary about social media like
Yeah.
but god dang. I was watching there's a his name is Alex something. He's a famous free climber like he free climbs
Yeah.
like crazy ass shit. But he free climbed this building and it was I'm trying to think where it was at. It was live streamed on Netflix.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there and I had anxiety the whole time because I'm like he doesn't use anything. He just has
That's,
his bag of
oh, I
chalk and
could
he
not
free
watch.
climbs.
Oh,
Um so Alex Honnold is his name. Okay, so he Taipei is what he just free climbed. So
hmm.
which is in Taiwan.
Okay.
So Netflix did a live recording of this and it's like windy and this is like the tallest skyscraper.
Yeah.
It's 1,667 feet and
Scoot back a little bit.
he did it like without ropes, without any safety, like there was
Oh my
nothing.
God.
So I'm like stressing out the whole time like why
Yeah.
am I doing this to myself, but like I love like watching him free climb. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And just to think like his wife and was watching him from inside the building and at any second, no matter how good you are, you could just whoop, just
One
any
little
little thing,
slip and you're
one
done.
little fuck up and you're done.
Oh my God. Just thinking about that is so stressful.
Yeah, I had anxiety. And then so I'm like chat GBTing like what the fuck? Like what happens if he dies? And basically it said like there's always a delay. There's like a 30-second delay just in case something happens, they can cut the footage right away. So like a 30-second
So it won't
delay,
show it on live.
so it
Oh
won't
my
show it on live
God.
TV. Mm-hmm. Because I'm
Wow.
sitting there like I could be traumatized if this guy falls. Like
Yeah.
watching this dude just whoop, that's it. But yeah, I know
But with
that
social
they
media,
thought
they would
about
just
that.
scroll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then with AI too, now you don't know what's real and what's not. Like most
Yeah.
people can be like, oh, I can tell that's AI. I'm one of those bitches. I can't tell if it's AI
A lot of the TikTok videos at the bottom will tell you now contains AI.
because I think legally they have to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's insane. But
scary.
yeah, that case about that guy who killed someone, it was insane. But
Can't believe he had that many volunteers. That's crazy.
yeah, I know. Super wild. A funny topic. Um, what do guys think about during sex to keep them from going? I just have a couple few short ones that
Oh
I thought were
no.
funny that I
Okay.
read.
Okay.
One of them from Reddit said, "My ex-boyfriend used to mutter, dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies."
Oh
A
my
lot
God.
of them, a lot of the comments said to what they think about to keep them from coming was, I usually try to do some math.
That would
Like
make me
math,
go to sleep.
working out random why can't I fucking speak? Mathematical equations. This person said, I think of trash being poured into a landfill or the process of shifting gears in my car.
Okay. I mean, whatever works.
Oh, the Holocaust.
Oh my God.
So
Oh
yeah,
man.
those are some of the funny ones I have.
That's hilarious.
Hmm.
Oh man. This is just an episode of not so smart men.
Yeah, so funny.
That's great. That's
I know.
hilarious.
Have you, okay, since you and I are into doomsday and like the world ending and apocalypse
Yeah.
and all that, have you heard of the Doomsday Vault? I had no idea they had one.
I had heard of that. I kind of like I'd heard of it a few times and then I just never thought about it again. So
Hmm.
yeah,
It's known as
it's
the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. It's located
okay.
in the Arctic and it's an international backup for all seed banks.
Okay.
So they have like every seed you can think of from any plant or any tree, just in case shit hits the fan and they need to, like, all the tree population and plants get wiped out and they need to restart.
So, do they have someone that stays there at all times? Like, because what happens if like an apocalyptic event happens and then they're like, damn, we didn't leave anybody there to replant the trees?
Right?
Like,
Well, it's a huge vault and they keep them in like a big, I imagine a big locked up like
like
safe,
a
but it's a
bunker.
freezer. It's a really cold freezer that
Mm,
keeps them frozen. So
okay.
I guarantee someone has like the password or some shit to get into that.
They must have people there with it like 24/7.
Yeah. Could you imagine though, the world ends and being that person to find that vault in the Arctic? Like, how cool would that be?
That would be wild.
Hmm.
That would be really crazy.
Yeah. I thought
So
that was pretty
interesting.
interesting. Hmm.
It's kind of
Yeah.
scary though that like they thought that far ahead to
Hmm. I know. I know. I'm like, what are you guys planning?
yeah, what do you know that we don't
What
know
do you
that you're never
know?
going to tell us so we will never know? Can I
Could,
know? Can you
can I
tell me?
know?
Yeah.
Can you whisper it in my ear?
I won't tell anybody
Except my sister.
except my sister. She's gonna. So I have a really fucking creepy story.
Okay.
Um John's uncle,
Oh.
quite a few years ago, this was a while ago, he saw the Grim Reaper.
Oh my God, that's fucking
So
terrible.
he,
Can I say something really fast?
yeah,
What I've heard, when you see the Grim Reaper, that means death or sickness.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so like it's coming for you or it's close. So he basically explained that he was laying down in bed, he was asleep, and in his room, his you could see the door to his bathroom, right?
Okay.
So you can see the entrance to your bathroom, obviously. Um, so he said he was waking up from his sleep because he was getting a pain on his lower leg.
Okay.
So he woke up to a giant hooded, robed figure that he claimed was the Grim Reaper. Now, he said that the Grim Reaper was so tall he had to hunch over inside of the room. And his leg was hurting because he said that the Reaper had nails really long and he was poking his nail into his uncle's leg. So when his uncle saw that, he started saying prayers. And he said that as he started praying, the Reaper started going like this harder and harder into his leg.
Oh my
Like
God,
as he
what
was
the
saying his prayers, the Reaper started like panicking, freaking out, and started going harder.
holy
And
shit.
then eventually it like swooped into the bathroom and then vanished. And
What?
he said that it even broke the skin on his leg.
No way.
Hmm.
Did you take pictures?
This was so long ago. This
Oh
was
my
like
God.
maybe early 2000s.
What
Um,
happened since then?
I mean, after that point, I know that he became like a devoted Christian after that.
I
And
don't blame him.
and so
Aliens
yeah,
go
he
spooky
hasn't.
hoes.
Aliens, ghosts, spooky hosts. Yeah, so he hasn't experienced that since then, but the way that he was living um explained kind of like he was very unhealthy. He dealt with a lot of
Wow.
different, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
like I couldn't imagine how terrifying that would be.
yeah, I've heard the Grim Reaper is someone who comes to you, or my client said that when she sees the Grim Reaper with like connected to someone, or if she thinks like one of her friends, she said like the Grim Reaper was like wrapped around her,
Oh.
but it was like her stomach or something, which meant like sickness.
Oh, wow.
And she passed of cancer like 6 months later, but she was the one who told her to go to the doctor. She said,
Mm,
"You something's wrong with you. You need to go to the doctor right now." And she had like stomach cancer and died 6 months later.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn. So
Hmm.
interesting. So crazy.
Yeah. I did not have, oh, there's a part of me that really loves hearing about all this and like wants to, be a psychic myself and be able to like
Work
see
on your
these cool
intuition and
things.
see them.
Yeah, and like see
Hmm.
spirits and stuff. But then I'll hear some stories and I'm like, maybe I don't because it's terrifying. And then it makes you feel crazy. Like my psychic client said she feels like she's schizophrenic because of all the like, the voices and the things she'll see and
Yeah. And then it
reminds me of
makes you
that.
think too, people that are schizophrenic, have we just labeled them that? But they're able to see multidimensional beings and multi
Right?
spiritually layered
Mm-hmm.
things. Like it makes you really think because we can only see what we can see. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean there isn't a whole other energy vortex, or doesn't mean there's other things that aren't existing at the same
Yeah.
time that we are.
Reminds me of Suicide Squad when what's her name is like, what? Oh, voices in my head.
Oh yeah, I know. I love her. I love how crazy she is. I strive
Oh,
to be that crazy.
I know I love her
I'm not
so
too far
much.
off, so I think we're
No, we're
making
not.
progress. Yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten compared to her a couple times.
I think that every woman should strive to be that violent and that crazy.
Yeah. Harley
Most
Quinn
men
vibes.
deserve it. Harley Quinn vibes. Yep. Yep. Agreed.
Absolutely. Want to play a quick game really fast? We'll just do a couple. I do
Oh
this with
yeah.
Christian a lot. It's called He's
Okay.
a 10. So
Okay.
you say, he's a 10, but he's huge into roller skating. And then I would say, my opinion on that would be like, mm, he's gonna drop down to a 6 for me because that's an ick for me. So,
Okay. All right. Go first
so
then.
okay, all right. I'm gonna say he's a 10, a super hot, buff, tatted 10, but he has a full unibrow that he refuses to shave.
No judgment. Everybody live their life with their unibrow, but that's a 2 for me.
Yeah. That's like when I was in elementary school and I had my little unibrow and you would call me Frida. Trauma.
Look, I think sibling bullying is healthy. You turned out
I got it
wonderful.
I
You
got it
turned out
taken care of in
magnificent.
5th grade, so we're good.
See?
Yeah.
See? You're
I was
thriving now
a
because of it.
hairy kid. I just
I
grew
feel
my
like I
hair
was too.
fast. Like I had to
Yeah.
shave my legs by 5th grade. It's life.
It, it's life.
I could say a funny story from Reddit.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
What's the weirdest thing someone has said to you during sex? This one story from this user was, in my case, I was the weirdo. I used to joke with a woman by doing Winnie the Pooh impersonations. She found it hilarious. When her and I finally hooked up, I started to eat her out. I said in my best Winnie the Pooh voice, "What a lovely pot of honey." She burst out laughing and said I was weird as fuck. We've been together 8 years now, and our wedding is set for next year.
Oh, that's so cute.
How
She likes a little
cute!
Winnie the Pooh, eh?
And the comments were like, "Shoot, I would marry anyone who called my coochie a pot full of honey."
All right, I got
Oh,
one. He's a
yeah.
10 and a great guy, but he calls your. Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't know where I was going with that. We're going to cut that out.
Okay.
I just know I didn't like the Winnie the Pooh thing, okay? Oh, man.
Oh, one more.
Okay.
He blank on his stomach. We were laying down in bed, and he took some of the blank off his on his thumb, placed it on my forehead, and said, "Simba." I mean, could you imagine that
Don't
being a
do
first
that.
date?
Don't do that.
A first date, and you already feel like a hoe enough, like sleeping with them, and then he's like, "Simba."
I'd be like, hey, Mufasa, I gotta go.
Have you seen the TikTok regarding Lion King? And it's like the
Yes,
no,
the song.
but it's
Yes, the
like,
theme
oh
song.
my God, it's a lion. Oh my God.
And it's so funny the way that he says it too, because he's like, oh my God, a
It's
lion.
a lion.
It's a
Oh my
lion.
God.
Oh my, yeah,
And
that
he
was
just like looks so
hilarious.
like upset and disappointed in
He's
his
just
like
so like,
culture.
this is really
And
what
then
they
the
did. They
other
had
guy
so much to work with.
and the other guy's just like dying laughing.
Yeah, I would too. Because they're like, we had no idea. And this guy's like, oh my God, it's a lion. Fudge,
Oh,
man.
so funny. Well, that was
Fudge,
just
man.
such a great episode.
It was so great. We just talked about everything.
We did. We did. And I get to see
Oh,
you next week.
is it next week already?
Yeah, literally. You come next week, next Thursday.
Wow. I got to get my shit together.
Yeah, bitch. You haven't started
I
packing?
know. No.
We're gonna take so many selfies.
Let me clear out my phone and my camera because I have so many selfies. Well, yeah, now I'm going to be like, do I have my computer? Do I have my iPad? Do I have my lights? Do I have my microphone? Do I have this? And I'll be like, fuck, I forgot my clothes.
It's okay. We'll just sing Lion King and everything will be fine.
I know. Oh man. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. Do we have to go to Palm Springs?
It's gonna be so great. We're gonna
So
bring
great.
a lemon cake. She wants lemon, so I have to
Oh,
order
okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Did her gift get there already?
no, it's
Okay.
still.
Well,
I don't know if it's gonna be here in time, and if it doesn't, then I'll just
yeah,
bring it
whatever.
to her when I see her. Yeah.
We got her a gift. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
I mean, the gift should be us, but whatever.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
not sponsored, but should be.
Watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, please, so I can talk shit. What is that one? I know it's Liquid Death,
It's
but what is it?
Killer Cola.
Is it good?
Yeah, it tastes just like Coke. And I don't even
Oh,
drink soda,
sick.
but it's perfect. 10
Is it
calories.
like less sugar and stuff like that?
Mm, yeah. 2 grams of sugar, 10 calories.
Wow. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. It's so good.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that. I didn't even know they had soda. I just knew that they had water.
Yeah, it's this ruthless can of flavored sparkling water has a twisted plan to use natural agave and exploding bubbles to murder
Ooh.
your thirst and recycle your soul.
I like that.
Okay, well,
All
let's do
right.
our ending, our closing prayer.
All right.
All right. Aliens,
Aliens,
ghosts,
ghosts, spooky
spooky
hoes.
hoes, bless up.
Bless up.
Okay,
Bye.
love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.